Hey guys, Kazny here, and welcome back to my Twitch stream summary. This one is for Friday, the 7th, Friday the 17th. It was like a nearly 10-hour long stream. We started on the, I keep doing that. We started on the, I think it was the 21st of November, or the 20th of November. And we finished on the 30th of February. 30th of February. We did the January window. I'll run through the January transfer activity first. In terms of players out, that was one of the new gens that are signed at the start of the season, loaned him out. Terracciano went to Real Madrid for 43 million, rises to 55. It was non-negotiable, and it was more than the fee. It was more than the 37 million that I promised. I would accept a bid for him. He was he was set to important player, but he was the backup right back. He wasn't first choice. Ilinic's first choice. So I wasn't going to be able to keep him happy on important player. And the money was good. It was like 23 million up front, 20 million over the next 2 years, and then appearances in international caps and a sell-on percentage. So I just took it, so that's okay. Bahoya, the backup AMC, he wanted a new contract. He wanted to go from squad player to important player. He wanted to go from 20 grand a week to 55 grand a week. There was no way in hell I was doing that. He wasn't performing well enough. He'd scored a few goals this season, but he wasn't performing well enough. So I decided to sell him. 14 million. I signed up for 5.5 18 months ago. So nice little profit there. Haraldson just hadn't performed at all. He was on a big wage. He was like the fourth highest earner on 47,500. He wasn't performing at all. I signed up for 11 million 18 months ago. Sold him to Saudi Arabia for 13.5. Just let him go. Just let him go. Moved him on. Got that wage. I was over the wage budget by 100k. My wages were about, I think it was 875k wage budget, and my current spend was like 960k or 950. So I needed to clear up some wages. So I got rid of them. I loaned out the third choice left back and right back, like left wing back and right wing back. He was on 12.5k. I loaned him out for full wage, and I'll sell him at the end of the season. That was another new gen that I just loaned out to get first team football. That was fourth choice goalkeeper on £5,000 a week. His contract was running out in 6 months. Just let him go on a free to get rid of the wage. Almasi had only played one substitute appearance as the third choice striker. His contract was also running out, and he was on 12k wage, 12.5k wage. So I just let him go on a free 6 months early, again just to lower the wage bill. So I needed a new backup right back. We signed Kelvin for £9 million from CSK Moscow for right wing back. It's less wage. I think it was slightly more wage. I think it was like slightly more wage than what Terracciano was on, but decent player. And we sold 2 AMCs, so I replaced it with one. Baldanzi. Empoli got relegated last season, so he was only £14 million. Squad player, perfectionist, low wage. I think it was like 35k, which was less than Haraldson. And there's Kelvin. We're back up on there. So that was the transfer activity. There is at the end of the video, I'll show the future transfers. There's 2 future transfers coming in, and I'll show them at the end. Because it's kind of cool. The results. So we started with a really crappy 0-0 draw against Salernitana. Started with a really crappy one, then we beat Genk, and then we had a few good convincing ones. Napoli in the Champions League. Lots of goals from Luca and stuff like that. Terracciano got 2 goals against Napoli. Still winning games, but quite barely at that point. Lost a really crappy game to Bologna, and then followed it up with a win against Inter, which was really frustrating. I think this was the time where Luca got injured. For a few weeks, so Esposito was the main man. Kelvin on his debut got 2 goals. That was his debut in the Coppa Italia. He scored the winner to get me through. Really. Oh yeah. So Dennis Seaman, the goalkeeper, the young German goalkeeper, He was doing really well, loads of clean sheets. Gave him a new 5.5-year contract. Highest paid player at the club, 5.5-year contract, because Arsenal and Bayern Munich wanted him. And then he concedes 3 in each of the next 3 games. Straight after he signed a new contract, he gets a 6.3, a 6.5, and then a 6.3. Just typical. As soon as the player signs a new contract, he starts playing like crap. Anyway, Kelvin got 2 goals in the winner, and then Kelvin popped up with the winner again off the bench in his second appearance, in his first appearance in the league. So made an instant impact. 2 appearances from signing within the first week of signing for the club. I think he signed a couple of days before then. So within the first week of signing for the club, he got 3 goals from right wing back, including 2 last minute with two winners. So we spared my blushes there. What it was at this point, I needed to win the last 2 games to get automatic first knockout round for the top 8 in the Champions League phase. I couldn't do it against Barcelona. I just couldn't do it. Again, we conceded like 3. They had like 3 shots on target and conceded all 3. We couldn't put it together. We then drew with Milan and Lecce. Again, Kelvin sparing my blushes with the equaliser for his 4th goal. Yeah, for his 4th goal there since signing in the month that he signed. We got the 5-0 there, so that meant that we qualified for the playoffs. But as you can see, if it beat Barcelona to finish 2 points ahead of me, I would have had 16 points. Barcelona would have moved down. I would have got the automatic. So I just missed out there, which is a shame. A real shame. It probably goes back to the losses, the 1-0 losses to Feyenoord and 2-0 loss to Galatasaray. I should have really won one of them. I should have won one of them or drew both of them or something. So yeah, that's a shame really. But first time in Europe, first season in Europe, straight away into the playoffs. So that's okay. Quarter final against AC Milan, we won 3-0, 3-1. Fidalgo, Esposito, and Kelvin again for his 4th goal since joining the club. Sorry, his 5th goal since joining the club. So within the space of a month, he joined the club about on, I think it was on like the 12th or the 13th of January. In the space of a month, he scored 5 goals from right wing back as a new signing. I don't even think he could speak Italian. And then a 2-0 win against Luca, kind of routine to end the stream. But yeah, we had loads of clean sheets. It was like 8 clean sheets in 11 matches. Signed a new contract for the goalkeeper, and then that. I'll show his form. Watch, you'll see it on his form. Look at his form in the build-up. Look at the conceded goals conceded. Look at his form, all the high 7s. The high 7s. Signed a new contract from a 7.9, 6.3, 6.5, 6.3. He has pulled it back again though a bit now. He has pulled it back a bit. So he is getting back, but it's just funny how the key moments of the season, it almost costs me in the cup, and then it does cost me in the Champions League. Frustrating. But yeah, he's coming along nicely. He's also doing, I think, a leadership course. He's currently the vice captain. He's doing a leadership course, and because I've got him on a 4.5-year contract left, and then a 1-year option, I had it on a 1-year option. I give him like an extra £3,000 a week to get an extra 1 year. So he's got 5 and a bit seasons left in his contract. Highest paid player. There's still loads of potential to fill, I think. And the plan hopefully is to sell Fidalgo at the end of the season for a lot of money. Fidalgo's the current captain, so I tried out. Someone recommended in the Twitch chat, to try him out on the leadership courses. The leadership courses work apparently now. So hopefully he'll come back from that and he'll have like 15 leadership, which would be nice. The table, we're currently second. Despite the few draws, we're currently second. AC Milan have started to slip. We're 3 points off AC Milan with 14 games remaining. 7 points clear in Napoli, but they've got a game in hand. So it's going to be pretty rough. If it goes down to head, AC Milan have got the upper hand. It's 1 loss and 1 draw. So AC Milan have got the upper hand now, sadly. The knockout playoffs, I've got Celtic. And the Coppa Italia semi-final, after we beat Milan, is Napoli. So we're still in that, and we're still in that right now. It'd be nice to get past Celtic. I should be able to. In terms of league fixtures left, the tough ones we've got are Roma away, Napoli away, Juventus away, Lazio at home, Atalanta away. Near the end there. So probably after the Sassuolo away game, figure out where I'm at in the league and whether I can do it. But I'd like to try and go on a big unbeaten streak. Well, not so much unbeaten, a lot of wins. It's okay if I lose like against Roma or Napoli, but as long as I've won all the other matches, I don't want draws. I want to be picking up 3 points, and then if the AI slips up, I'm ready to bounce. So yeah, that's the situation right now. The future transfers, we've got 2 players coming in on a free at the end of the season. We are getting Archie Gray from Leeds for free. Archie Gray, 19-year-old Archie Gray joins from Leeds for free. I play Segundo Volante support, which would be greater. Segundo Volante support, 50 grand a week, 5-year contract. Looking forward to that one. Completely for free. Look at his value, with 6 months left on his contract. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And the other one is this Nuame. He's a winger. He's only 22, but people in the Twitch chats who watched the stream recommended it and said he was amazing for them. So I might, there's a lot of this. Looks like there's a huge ceiling to fill that he hasn't filled. So I might turn him into an AMC. We are short on AMC numbers now that I sold 2 and signed 1. The guy who I've got brought up from the youth teams is this guy. I've brought him up to just be backup. I bought him for 215k in the summer. So he's just backup right now. Because I sold 2 and signed 1. I've still got some problems with unhappiness. Caviglia, Bargy wanted to go to Arsenal in January, and I said no. Yeah, so there's the depth to the squad is a little bit weak right now. There's a bit of focus on some of the new gens that are signed, but hopefully we can get over the line. So yeah, the Kelvin start to the season: 2 starts, 6 subs, 5 goals, 2 assists. Fantastic. Yeah, so I'm either going to loan him out and then sell him in 12 months, or I'll try and turn him into an AMC. I haven't decided yet. Value was worth like 30 million. So getting him for free, I think it's a 25k wage as well. So it's not that big of a wage. I'll give him a go. I'll see what he's like. So that's them. That's kind of cool. And I think that's it, guys. Cheers for watching this video. I'll leave the Twitch link down below. Come follow the channel, join in the stream. I will be streaming again today. Later on this afternoon. And yeah, leave a like and a comment on this video, or come into the chat, into the Twitch chat, and get involved with watching the streams. Now that you're up to date, and I'll either see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's video or on stream later today.